are heading to our blood work appointment. It is 9 days post-transfer today, and I haven't been doing updates the past few days, like nightly recaps, but the past few days I felt pretty good. Boobs are still sore. That is the consistent thing that's been every single day, and been tired, but last night I felt a little bit of cramping, but other than that I felt pretty normal. But all of those symptoms are said to be good. I had the implantation cramping, tired, all the things. So really excited and hopeful going into today, right babe?
Oh yeah.
Had good conversation with Ashley and Leo yesterday. Ashley did say I could take a pregnancy test, babe. Do you want to?
I mean, we're about to know, right?
Well, we won't know right away though.
Oh.
So
Then yes.
they will. You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not waiting.
I'm kind of excited. I know.
If there's a Christmas present, I just want it right away.
That's true. I could not sleep last night. I really couldn't. I did not want to take a pregnancy test up to this point because I just didn't know. But once like she sent the numbers, then I'm okay to know. And so we're gonna go to Walmart today and grab some. But yeah, we are headed to go get blood work done right now. Let's hope cheddar rice steaks hold me over so I don't pass out. I'm just not hungry.
That's all you've eaten.
Hmm?
That's all you've eaten today.
Yeah. I mean, or I have like the Bricard muffin. Everything sounded good. I haven't been like, not like craving meat, but meat just hasn't been sounding good.
Yeah.
All right, let's hope I don't pass out.
I think you'll be good.
We gotta find out if the baby's cooking and growing in there.
I think it is. Your boobs are getting big.
Oh my gosh. They are so sore.
They
They are getting bigger, which is always a plus. But they're so sore. Like, even just sitting here, I feel them like aching.
Yeah. Well, we better go find out.
Where is the line between dreaming and feeling blue? It's 4 o'clock in the evening. I haven't left my room, but the truth is, if I'm honest, I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go? Pull the sheets over my head, hoping change is gonna find me. You don't have to remind me I'm doing nothing at all. I'm ruminating on a blank wall.
Just got done with blood draw and it wasn't bad. It was quick. Right, babe?
You did great.
I did do great. Were you proud of me?
I was, yeah.
The lady was like, are you going to pass out? Like at the beginning. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to pass out. I'm like, I'm not a fan of needles, but I get a shot every night. So I'm kind of used to them now. I am. And last night my progesterone shot did good.
Yeah,
I,
except you were like, hurry, rub it. I'm like, oh no, was it a bad one? You're like, no, it's like a 1. I'm like, okay, come on. Boy, you cried wolf.
Because it was like painless. And then like right as the needle was gone, it was like, the pain is rising and now it hurts. So all of a sudden it just went from not hurting to hurting. So sorry about that. But blood draw went well and now we wait. So we just bought 5 pregnancy tests. And we're gonna go to the Walmart bathroom.
Such a weird place to do it.
What else do you want to do? We don't have like any space there. Like the kids are gonna be running in. The fan in the bathroom is really loud at his mom's house. Like, if it feels weird, we won't do it.
Just sounds way better to do. I don't know if they even have one.
Probably not, but you know, we're gonna see. I just want him to be in there, so we're looking for a family bathroom and going together.
Family Walmart restaurant.
Dan's really excited about this.
It's like doing it at a county fair.
Yeah,
Hey,
in a
babe, let's
porta
go
potty.
in the porta potty. We can take a pregnancy test. Sweet.
It's way different.
Is it though?
Kind of. Will you read the box how long we're supposed to wait?
Test results will appear within 3 minutes. Positive results may appear as early as 60 seconds.
I haven't wanted to test before.
I'm not nervous at all.
You're not.
It's 100% positive. Yeah,
I'm right.
go for it. Any brand. It's positive.
Dear Lord, I pray that going into looking at these results that you would just give our hearts and minds a peace. Either way, I pray that my blood results that come back are good numbers. We pray for your plan for this baby's life, God, that your hand would just be over it. That you'd be with Ashley and Leo at this time. Wait, you're looking? Wait. Okay, wait, you gotta get down here by the camera.
I'm looking
No,
first.
don't, you can't look first. No.
Why?
God, you gotta look at the same time. You gotta
Well,
get down.
we might not even know yet because it said 3 minutes.
Yeah,
It's only
but if
been a
it's
minute
positive,
more.
it said 60 seconds. Okay, hold on. No, you're not. You gotta look at the
Why?
same time as me, because that's how you're supposed to do it. Okay. You know what that means? It's not as dark as I expected.
Well, we're early.
I wanted
It's
it to be
probably
like,
gonna be darker as it goes.
I wanted it to be like solid.
Well, give it another 2 minutes. Or a minute. That's definitely prego though. Told you. There is no question. I already knew.
You did.
Who takes a pregnancy test in Walmart?
That girl.
We do. And I wrapped it up in toilet paper. My eyelashes are messed up. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen 2 lines in 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. When did you find out you were pregnant? In between shopping.
Grabbing
In
some
Walmart.
yogurt and energy drinks and oh my gosh. So I bought 5. So I'll take one every morning for the next few just to see it get darker. I don't know why just found out the clinic called me and while we were in Walmart and they don't do same day results. Well, that's the whole point of what we needed. Like, we need same day results. That's quantitative beta. So, but I guess with the holiday and I guess around here in Wisconsin, they just have one pickup for all the clinics. So they're like, we're going to try to review everything and send it to your portal tomorrow. Even though it's Thanksgiving, like I'll make a note in your profile to see if a doctor can review it. I'm like, what can you do? What can you do? It's always something. All night last night, I couldn't sleep. Now all I can think about is Thanksgiving food. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Did you really think that you might not be pregnant?
I did. It's always nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I feel like you knew, right?
I knew, which is why I was confident taking one. Dan's 100% confident. I'm like 75.
Yeah.
So
Those are rookie numbers. You gotta get those numbers up.
85, 90%, 100%. Pray that baby continues to grow. They'll be eating lots of Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I just went to a second clinic because the first clinic wasn't able to get my results quick enough. It would be like 2 days, and fertility clinic was like, we kind of need those right away. And so just got stuck again, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so that one hurt a little bit more than the first blood draw today, but it still wasn't terrible. I feel like I'm getting used to it now, like the more I get these. I just walked out from the clinic, technically the hospital, and I don't know where Dan is, so I gotta find him. But yeah, now 2 hours until we get results, so. They called me.
Who called you?
Heidi, the
Already?
lady that I've been talking to.
She already called you?
She called me
With real results?
with real results. She's like, we just got your results and I'm gonna scan them off to the clinic now. And she was like, they were 132, which is good. He's like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
That's actually good. You want it to be over 100,
Okay.
so it's good.
But it wasn't 150,000, so it's not triplets.
It's not triplets, but 132. So now we want Friday's number to be
264 or better.
yes.
Okay. So they want it to double every 2 days?
I don't know if it's every day or every 2 days, so let me look. But for first beta, that's really good.
Yeah, I know. I told you. I had no doubt at all.
You have no doubt.
I had no doubt at all. My wife's pregnant with another man's kid.
Yesterday, we got good results, and the clinic called the intended parents and let them know, so they are soaking all that in. We still know it's going to be a wave of emotions and a lot of praying the next few days and weeks. Just every new number we get, every new step we take is just, you know, another pill to swallow, either more excitement or I'm remaining hopeful. So we're excited, we're hopeful. So we're praying for good numbers on Friday. And, you know, obviously the farther you get into it, the more confident and excited we can be. And so we can't argue with the numbers we got. We're so thankful. And yeah, so we're going to finish out today's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I'll try to do a little bit of filming today to show you just the time with family that we have here in Wisconsin. And we're going to head out at 5 a.m. tomorrow because we're going to stop and do blood work in Des Moines. So going to get pricked on the road. But because of our drive back home, there's just not another place we can do it back in Missouri because it's going to be too late. And so hoping we can get those results stat. I know the holiday and the weekend just kind of makes it more difficult. So we'll see.
Scale of 1 to 10.
That wasn't bad, but
Drama queen.
after every shot he asked me, scale of 1 to 10, how bad? I'm like, 1? But the worst part is the first jab, because I never know when it's gonna happen, and he has to like dart it in my butt cheek, so it hurts. Like, who wants to be stabbed with a needle, and who's gonna say it doesn't hurt? Like, come on. So now I'm just massaging it. Just pulled up. We're gonna pray quick and then go to my appointment.
Mom, turn light down.
Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for just getting us here safely. I pray that you would be with Sam as she goes to her appointment, as she does this blood draw. We pray for great numbers. I think like 264 is what we're looking for today, and we just believe and trust in you that you are continuing to grow this little baby inside of her, and we look forward to the future and what all it has in store. We love you, Lord. Continue to have your hand over Sam and this pregnancy. In Jesus' name,
So 2 nights ago, we got in from Wisconsin and traveling, and I don't even think I finished my video after I got my blood drawn on the drive home. We stopped in Des Moines at just a Quest Diagnostics. Last journey, I've got my blood draw at LabCorp, Quest Diagnostics. Almost any like women's clinic or like medical clinic, you can get it. I would just call ahead of time to make sure they do the tests that you need, and then you just bring the lab and they fax the results off and all that. So I booked them at Quest Diagnostics. I needed progesterone and beta. They didn't offer progesterone, but because it was our only option with us traveling, we just took the beta. And the lady was a big grump. Or at this location, there's not like a receptionist, so you do mobile check-in, and she brought me back into the room, and she's all typing on a computer, not saying much to me, and I'm like, she was just real mean. So then at this point, I'm like, crap, you're about to stick my arm with a needle, like you're gonna stab me because someone made you mad. Anyways, she was just grumpy, but I did my best to be overly kind, and sorry, the window, this light is awesome right now. I did my best to be overly kind and just prayed that when she stuck me, it didn't hurt that bad. And so yeah, all night driving home, I like logged into my Quest Diagnostics portal and tried to stay up to date, but all it said for the rest of the evening was it was processing. So we get home, unload, spend Thanksgiving, have a belated Thanksgiving meal with my mom and sister. It was great. Lay down for bed, again, check my portal, still in process, and they let me know it'd either be Saturday or Monday. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe if they process it sooner, I'll get it Saturday, even though they may not fax it Monday to the clinic, like maybe I'll get it. So we go to bed. At this point, I'm so tired because we're driving, and Saturday morning rolls around, and I think it was like 6:56. I wake up and I have to pee so bad. So I go pee, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to check my portal. So I log on, and it's like results are in. I'm like, oh. So I click it, and our beta was at 438, which is awesome. It needed to be like 264, I think. So basically, and I'm going to do another informative video on this, but basically your beta or your HCG levels over 48 hours time, you want the numbers to double, meaning that the embryo is growing, the embryo is doubling. And so the 438 was awesome. So I did, I Googled and found a conversion website just to track it. And it was like 238% double or whatever. Or increase. And so that was exciting because of not knowing if the clinic would let Ashley know. They are open on Saturdays, and so I emailed the clinic right away and then texted Ashley and said, hey, not sure if, the clinic's gonna let you know, but I did receive beta. Here's my numbers, and they were excited. And so, that's just one more step that we needed to get through. I do have a third beta on Monday that the clinic wants me to get, and they do want me to check my progesterone level. So that will be Monday at 9 a.m. And these first few steps are crucial with any IVF journey or just pregnancy journey in general, every day, every week is just another milestone of growth and progress. And so there's a lot of emotions that's wrapped up in it. I'm on so many meds. I'm now on 8 milligrams of estrogen. We're continuing my progesterone shots nightly. So yeah, this weekend they upped me to, I insert 1 2-milligram tablet daily, and I do it at night just because I'm laying down and it'll stay put. And then I take 1 2-milligram tablet 3 times a day. So I do it morning, noon, and night. And so yeah, there's a lot of emotions and just a lot that goes into, you know, a surrogacy journey, but also pregnancy. And so there's so much excitement, but there's also so many nerves. And so I appreciate your prayers and your encouragement and your support. And we, again, just pray for good numbers on Monday, and we'll see what those are. So wish us luck. Good morning. It is my 14 days post-transfer. I think it's 14. I'm just gonna take one more test because I have it. I'll show you what I'm working with right now, or like what test I have. Today is my 3rd beta, and so I'm really hopeful and excited for that, but let's just take one more pregnancy test. Okay, I don't know how everyone does it, but I pee in this little bag that it comes in. I have an observer in here today. And I'm just using I've used these with the kids, and I never had an issue with them, and I'm not like spending a ton of money, so. 1, 2, it says 3 full drops of pee. I always do 4, you know, just in case. Pour it out.
No.
What?
Like fluffy.
Wash my hands. Alrighty, so I think it is getting darker quicker, which is always a good sign. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes, and then I'll set it against all the other ones. Huh? Where's the baby? Yeah, right here. Yeah.
I tested it.
No, it's really, really, really little. Yeah, like that little. Yeah. Is that crazy? Yeah. This was the one that I took at 5 days transfer when we were leaving for Wisconsin. I peed on it or whatever, dropped it in there, and then I put it on top of my medicine cabinet because I didn't want to look at it until we got back. But look at that little squinter. And then this was the 9 days that I took in Walmart. And then you can see the bottom of it is a little darker, and it like gets darker each time. Isn't that crazy? So this is 9 days, 10 days. I skipped 11 because we were traveling. 12, 13, and 14 days.
14, why is that 15?
14, because 15 days is tomorrow. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, that's what we're
Why
working
did I
with.
see myself?
Good numbers or good lines. All right, hopefully I got stuck. Oh, that hurts. Hopefully I got stuck for my final time and I don't have any more blood draws. I mean, let's be honest, I'm going to. Oh, but one can only hope, right? All right, now it's time to wait for results, so I'll let you know. I'm so nervous right now. So midday, it hit me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have my injection tonight, and Dana's not here to give it to me. So I texted my friend. I was like, hey, so are you free tonight? I'm like, long story short, Dan usually gives me my injections. He left for a hunting trip, and I'm a chicken. I'm like, can you give me my injection? And it took her a few hours to respond. She was like, hey, I'm actually going to a girls' night. You can totally come over here and do it. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to try it. I think I'm finally going to try to give myself the injection. I can't be a chicken about it. I have like 60 more of these to go, like to at least 10 weeks. So might as well try now. Let's do it.